Bryce Eldridge. He's a Giants superstar. Is he baseball's next superstar? That's what we're going to discuss today here on Jolly Good Takes.
4,000 miles away from his bedroom in the UK, covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's Heisty, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
Firstly, I think we need to discuss who actually is Bryce Eldridge. Well, if we look here, Bryce Eldridge was born on October the 20th, 2004, making him just 21 years old. And he was born in Fairfax, Virginia, and he grew up in Vienna. Eldridge went to James Madison High School and was drafted by the San Francisco Giants with pick number 16 in the first round of the 2023 MLB draft. However, at the time, the Giants drafted him as a two-way player, and they actually favored the pitching side. But, well, we know he's not a pitcher. He could be baseball's next big hitter. Eldridge is 6'7" and weighs 251 pounds. He bats left-handed, and he grew up a Washington Nationals fan, with his favorite player being Bryce Harper. And I don't know about you, but he kind of reminds me of Bryce Harper. Now, before we look at what Bryce Eldridge has done at the big leagues, let's look at what he did in his 4 years in the minors. So after being drafted by the Giants in 2023, Eldridge went on to play in the ACL and Single A. In 31 games, he had a 294 batting average, a 400 on base percentage, a 505 slug, a 905 OPS, where he hit 6 home runs and 18 RBIs. In 2024, Bryce actually reached AAA, but spent most of his time in a Single A and High A, and in 116 games, he batted 291, a 374 on base, 516 slugging, 890 OPS, and he hit 23 home runs and 92 RBIs. So he was showing that power early. 23 home runs in 116 games. That got Giants fans excited and was good enough to make him their number one prospect. In 2025, Eldridge played 102 games, and that was across AA and AAA. He batted 260 with a 333 on base, a 510 slugging, a 843 OPS. He hit 25 home runs and 84 RBIs. Now, he did battle a wrist injury throughout that season, hampered him a little bit, but still very solid numbers, and the power was still there. And then in 2026, Bryce Eldridge in AAA before getting called up in 30 games had a 333 batting average, a 445 on base, a 518 slugging. That was good for a 963 OPS, and he hit 5 home runs with 22 RBIs. Now, we've got to look at what has Bryce Eldridge done so far since being called up. But firstly, when was Bryce called up? He was called up on the 15th of September, 2025, where he made his MLB debut against the Arizona Diamondbacks. And he became only the third Giant to make their MLB debut before turning 21. So that was a record he was in, and he's going to break a lot more records in the future. You're like this, Giants fan. Bryce Eldridge's first career hit came against the LA Dodgers, and he did struggle though in 2025, where in 10 games, which is a small sample size, he only batted 107 with a 297 on base, a 476 OPS, no home runs, and just 4 RBIs. After starting 2026 in AAA, Bryce Eldridge was recalled on the 4th of May and has been on fire after a slow start. He is batting right now, as of the recording of this video, 316, a 398 on base, a 561 slug, and a 959 OPS, 5 home runs, and 13 RBIs. He is also on an 18-game on base streak. So the dude is tearing it up, to say the least. Now, on the 10th of June, Bryce Eldridge hit a walk-off grand slam to help the Giants come back from down 9-1 to win 11-10 against his favorite team growing up. For the legacy, 2-0, high drive, it is, Home run! We watch it! What we watching? Oh my God! What is coming? Oh my God! Oh my God! Bryce Eldridge, you are the king! Oh my God! Whoa! 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 What? I do not believe it! Believe it! Greatest game of the year! Oh my God! 11-10 Giants win. With that grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, Eldridge broke Roberto Clemente's record of becoming the youngest player to ever hit a walk-off grand slam. What a feat for the Giants' 21-year-old first baseman. Now, is it just a hot start for Bryce Eldridge? We will see, but I don't think it is. And as you can see, I've got baseball savant of Bryce Eldridge, Shohei Ohtani, and Aaron Judge. Now, since Eldridge is not qualified yet, that's why his colors are a bit different. I've shaded them in for you guys to make it nice and clear. But when we're comparing these three players, obviously Ohtani and Judge are the two best hitters in baseball. You can see Bryce Eldridge is very, very similar, so that has got to get Giants fans excited, and that is why I think he is baseball's next superstar. Got to look out for him. Right now, he is what's making the Giants interesting. Let's hope he keeps it up. Now, do you think Bryce Eldridge will continue this and become baseball's next superstar? Or do you think it's just a hot start and he's going to peter out into a above average player, but not quite reach that superstar level? Make sure to leave a comment down below. I'm interested in your comments. Not a very long video today, but look, Bryce Eldridge, he is the chosen one. Until next time on Jolly Good Takes, that's all from me.